Jamie.
Hi, Gemma.
From Play to Learn Preschool. Thank you for joining us today.
I feel like I haven't seen anything for a long time.
November's a weird month for us.
Yeah.
So we had parent-teacher conferences after school, which kind of affected our ability to do a video right afterwards. And we were off 2 days this week.
Yes.
We only come to school 2 days next week because we're flying to Atlanta for the NAEYC conference. And so it's just been kind of a crazy November. We hope yours is not crazy, or if it is, that you're embracing the crazy like we are. Is that what we're doing?
I'm still eating Halloween chocolate, so I'm good. That's how I embrace the crazy.
Today we thought we would share with you 5 of our favorite.
Chocolate's not on this plan we're gonna do.
It's totally
I
not.
was gonna say, do as I say, not as I do. So, you know.
Shouldn't eat chocolate, because we're talking about nutrition.
Give the chocolate to me. That's right.
I wish I could eat as much chocolate, like as much chocolate as I wanted.
I love chocolate.
Goes right to my hips. Hi guys! Okay, so we thought today we would share with you 5 of our favorite circle time activities to go along with the nutrition unit. In November, we're talking with our kids about eating healthy, which is the obvious choice of things to do right after Halloween, and keeping their bodies healthy through exercise, and we have our dramatic play set up as a doctor's office, which I showed you yesterday.
Exactly, Sarah, I agree.
It does make everything better, but
that's not what we're going to teach the kids.
So we do a little morning meeting with our students. We actually have 3 circle times each day with our students. A morning meeting when we do a hello song or name song, and we sort of pitch one of our centers, or we tell them what we're going to be doing for the day. Then in the middle of the day, we do another 5 to 10 minute circle time, which is a mini lesson about our unit, which is exactly what we're going to show you now. And then our 3rd circle time is a story. Usually it goes with a theme as well, or with a holiday. But the one we're going to talk to you about today is that mini lesson in the middle that talks, we're teaching about whatever our thematic unit is.
That noise isn't a guinea pig.
Can you hear that on the video? Our guinea pig gets really, I don't know.
Thirsty at this time. It's like she wants her 15 minutes of fame.
She hides all day when the kids are here, and then they leave, and she's like, drinking water, eating her food. Okay, so which one are we doing first?
We can start with this one.
Okay.
At the back. We did actually do this last week, didn't we? Was it last week? It must have been last week. So before we put it on the bulletin board, we actually did it as a circle time. So it's rolling the dice and then following the instructions on the board as to what they have to do.
This is a gigantic dice from Five Below, but any dice would work. It's great when you can incorporate multiple objectives with the same activity. So for this one, of course, we're talking about being healthy and exercising our bodies, but we're incorporating some math with it. So the kids could take turns rolling this big die and then counting the numbers or identifying the number of dots on each dice. And then they have to match it, which is good for visual discrimination, to the activity on the card. And then we all did those exercises together. So if you have a really squirmy class or an energetic group of kids,
which you should have if you have 3s, 4s, and 5s. That should be how it is.
And they've been eating chocolate for a week.
How come when they eat chocolate, they get excited? When I eat chocolate, I just want to eat more and not get.
It makes me want to take a nap.
Yeah, what's that? So I also found that they can't roll dice anymore.
We have to
so
teach them everything.
To touching everything on a screen, you have to teach them how to roll the dice.
Exactly. So they're rolling the dice and they're up and moving during circle time, learning about exercise and incorporating some math. So this is one of our first circle time.
So once they've done it during circle time, you put it on your board and then they can do it themselves.
We didn't even plan that. Okay, another thing that we're talking to them about is how we have to eat a variety of foods from lots of different food groups. So we made these posters about each food. I know they're backwards because we're sticking with the selfie cam.
But you can still see the pictures.
You can still see the pictures. This is fruit, it's backwards. Or maybe you should watch us in a mirror, like hold your phone up, and then we would be the right way.
I'm not sure we should encourage that kind of technical.
Maybe. We like to introduce 2 of these at the same time, at the same unit. The same circle time lesson that day. So I might introduce, for example, fruit and dairy, and talk about how fruits are sweet, edible things that grow on trees and plants. We can eat them, they usually have seeds. And that dairy are different foods that are made from milk. And after we've looked at the pictures, I'll have them identify. Can everybody say grapes? What is this? Does anybody know what this is? They'll all say orange. It's really a peach. We kind of go through and talk about them, And we talk about all the different things that you can make with dairy. I like to do 2 at a time because it lends itself really well then to sorting.
So we have 2 trays. Hobby Lobby trays. Here we go.
We know somebody's gonna ask. They're from Hobby Lobby.
Okay, it's hard to see here, but we would put them on the carpet with everyone sitting around.
And stuff would not be in the tray to start.
No,
we'd have it in a basket or something.
Yeah. Because I had to put it from.
Humorous.
Okay, so you give everyone a plastic piece of food. You must have these in your kitchen.
If you don't, you could use printable pictures of food, but the real thing, or the real
If you
thing,
use the real thing,
they'll eat it. But the real plastic thing is really a good option.
Yeah.
So each kid in the circle, like Gemma was saying, is going to choose or pick one of these foods. And then we just talk about the food. I have an apple. Is it something that grows on a tree and has seeds in it? Or is it something that's made out of milk?
Nicely done.
How about grapes? Grows on a plant or comes from a cow?
Definitely doesn't come from a cow.
What about milk that you drink? Anyway, we just have the kids come up and sort them. So as many kids as you have in your circle, then that's how many pieces of food you would pick for the sorting. So we try to pick 2 that are very different. We did fruits and vegetables with our older kids.
It's tricky.
It was too hard.
Yeah, that's a tricky thing.
They were like, they both grow on a plant.
Yeah.
Oh.
And sometimes
they were like, oh, they're both healthy. I don't know if it's a fruit or vegetable. So we've been trying to pick.
And don't do too many. So just do 2. Don't do 3 or 4. That would be
too much.
Too many.
Especially for your little kids. If you have really little ones, 2s and 3s, you might just have a tray with one of the, this isn't exactly, but one of the food groups. And just talk to them about all these foods and why they're so healthy for your body. So this is another circle time lesson. Okay. And then after we've introduced each of the food groups, we like to pass out these cards. We have a whole stack of them. They're on backed on different colored cardstock so that each kid gets a page. And they are pictures of each of the food groups. So there's a kid with.
So there's a reason they're on different colors. It's because when they throw them all at you at the end to make a nice pile, if they're all in the same color, then you have to sort out all of the piles again. So if you
Not that ever happens.
No.
But just in case.
If you do it on different color, then you're like, okay, all the reds go together, all the yellows.
Reds,
it's
this
much
kid
easier.
gets
We've
purple.
Over the years we've
Learned our lesson by doing it the opposite way.
Otherwise I spend a lot of time resorting them, collating them.
Which is hard. We have a small class.
Like me.
Don't be like us. And so this is a song. We love to do songs. It's one of our favorite circle time lessons. Each kid gets this pile of 6 pictures. So they're gonna. Are you the kid? Or you could sing.
No, I'm good.
So they're gonna sort their pictures out in front of them on the carpet.
It's hard to do it backwards on the camera.
You're doing very well.
Thanks. I'm gonna do it like this. Can everyone see that? Yes.
And so then we're just going to identify the different pictures. Can you find the one with the banana? That's the fruit. Can you find the one with the carrot? That's the vegetable. And then we sing the verses. Where's my fruit? Where's my fruit?
I'm upside down. Here we go.
It's still the banana, even if it's upside
I know,
down.
but I was trying to.
Here it is.
This is why I don't do.
Here it is. We make healthy choices. We make healthy choices every day. Every day. Where's your vegetable? Where's your vegetable? Well, she doesn't like what I sing.
I'm so guilty I'm not singing them. Anyway,
I just saw
here's
that
my
video.
vegetable.
And so that's it. We just go through each verse and they hold up the different food groups. So it's just a way of identifying it. And then at the end, we talk about eating a balanced meal that has foods from lots of different food groups. It's got fruits or vegetables, it has a protein, it has a dairy, a grain. And so we hold up the balanced meal.
Yep,
Easy
Jamie
enough.
sings it all. I do too when the kids say I do. I don't even think that I don't sing. I just
I'll take a video sometime so you can. I think I still have the one. We know that vegetables are, some of our kids are, it's not their favorite foods. So one of the activities that we like to do is all about vegetables. So we bring a little tray of plastic vegetables. The best kind of vegetable. We could steam these forever and they still wouldn't taste good. We actually got these from Learning Resources. They came in a little basket and they were on the clearance aisle at our grocery store. So we've got a basket of vegetables, a basket of fruit, basket of breakfast. I don't know, we got a couple little baskets. They were a little cheap. They're super cute. And so we'll bring out a tray of vegetables. If you do not have plastic food or in your play kitchen, then you could use the printable pictures from the nutrition unit, or you could print your own pictures. We hope that some of these ideas, even if you don't have the printables, that you can use the idea and make it work for your own situation. So, it's your turn.
This is really good. Also, coming up to Thanksgiving, everyone who's in America, obviously, but if you are in America, this is really good because then they will recognize some of the vegetables that are on your Thanksgiving table. I'm not eating that, but Miss Jamie told us we had to.
Miss Jamie says you have to eat one with every meal. And so we just ask the kids to pick your favorite. And we start the song like this. Do you eat your vegetables, your vegetables, your vegetables? Do you eat your vegetables every single day? And then they can pick from the tray. Say, which one of these is your favorite one to eat? Miss Gemma likes corn on the cob, corn on the cob, corn on the cob. Miss Gemma likes corn on the cob every single day. Miss Jamie likes broccoli, I do. Broccoli, Miss Jamie likes broccoli every single day. And we'll let the kids pick, and then we sing the song with their name, which they love. They love anything with their name.
Anything with their name in.
Some of them are like, they look at it, I'm like, you have to pick one.
Like, I don't
like any of these. Where's the chocolate? So we just allow the kids to take turns choosing their favorite. And is that 4? Here's number 5. Another thing that we like to do to practice identifying foods, but also to practice their active listening skills, which is really important.
Yes, and it's hard for them.
Hard. You have to listen
to other people instead of thinking about yourself.
We love to do riddle bags. We do them with a lot of different units. It lends itself to anything farm, and any kind of animals, food, transportation. We love riddle bags.
The fact that they can't see in it is
so
grabs their attention to start with.
Oh, could be a present.
It could be a present for them.
It could be.
It could be something for them.
We wrote these little riddles, but if you don't have them, you could just write your own. They're silly. And so we bring out the bags, which of course has their attention right away.
And a secret.
If you have younger kids, then I also pass out pictures for them to hold on their laps. So they're kind of listening for their own riddle. Kids who are younger or maybe have some special needs or aren't used to this activity need the visual clues to help them pay attention and to kind of like, so they know what you're thinking about. Because you bring this out and they might be thinking Legos and you're thinking...
Or unicorns.
It could be unicorns, but you're thinking healthy foods.
Or their brand new shoes.
So we're just trying to get them all on the same page. And what we do is we'll just pick a bag and I'll read the riddle. Here it goes. See if you can figure this one out. Oh, you might have already seen the answer.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
Okay. I am yellow. I am a fruit. You have to peel me before eating.
I know. Banana.
Let's check and see if it's a banana. So I'm going to open up my bag.
That'll do.
It's a banana.
Yay.
You're such a good listener.
Thank you.
Here comes the next one.
I'll do next one. I am white. I am a dairy product. You drink me with lunch. What am I?
Is it milk?
Let's see.
Oh, I have milk. It could be milk.
Ooh, we have 2 different options in here. A couple glass of milk. Or if you don't have one of those, have a little cup of milk and milk.
You can pair kids up, so that 2 kids are holding the cards if you have a big class. But we have like 10 or 12 of these, and we just love to read riddle bags. Kids get so excited by anything they can't see, and they have to pay attention. Isn't that true?
Yeah, it's true. It's funny.
Even when we were introducing the Dr. Dramatic Play yesterday, I put some stuff in a bag, and I was pulling it out one at a time, and they were like,
ooh,
what could it be? It's a shot. Yay! True. Anyway, so those are 5 of our favorite circle time lessons to teach kids about nutrition and healthy bodies. If you have other great ideas, share them with us in the comments. We would love to hear what you're doing with your kids this month. And if you are going to be at the NAEYC conference next week, we would love to have dinner with you on Thursday. We have just one more day before we have to send in the final RSVP to the restaurant. So if you're going to be there, we would love to see you. I'll leave a link for some more information.
And if you see us there, you should come say hi. That's always fun. We do like that.
All right. Have a great afternoon playing and learning with your kids.
And we'll see you tomorrow for our center.
Bye-bye, everybody.